Hey guys, my name is today I'm playing Build a Boat for Treasure, and I have probably made one of the biggest boats ever. And if I can remember what slot I saved it on, I think it was slot A. Let me load slot A, I think it is this one, probably is. And yeah, it looks like it is slot A, so I'm gonna load the boat and show you guys what could possibly be the biggest boat ever made in the game. It actually exceeds the save limit. Okay, so it's still spawning in, but it's pretty much finished. So as you can see, this may or may not be like an actual a boat kind of boat. Pretty sure there's a lot of more stuff that's still gonna spawn in. For now, we're gonna go up here, sit in the captain's seat with the steering wheel, and let's get ready to crush some obstacles. So before we go, we're gonna, as usual, get some blocks, just put in the front here, because it'll clear out all the debris for us right here, every single block, right here, around the engines, the front, the nose, this area. We are on the white team, so it will work pretty well. The debris field really only works if you're on the white team. If you're on any other team, it's gonna drift to one side and it's not gonna work. So we got ourselves a pretty decent sized debris field. Let's launch our boat. So it looks like we've encountered the geyser section. This is going to be interesting because we just lost all our debris field and we're rotated 90 degrees on our side. Let's hope that we'll be able to make it through here without suffering any more damage. Not sure about the wing right here and the geyser, because it might cause us, yep, it's going to shoot us into the air. Now we're completely inverted and we still have our stairs. I forgot to detach the stairs to get into the boat plane, I guess. I'll call it a boat plane because it's not really taking off and it's in the shape of a plane. So it's kind of acting like a boat, I guess. So there we go. We're still tilted 180 degrees. We're flipped, kind of inverted. We're tilted about 150, 60-ish. We're not completely flat. Okay, now we're entering the nuclear waste zone right here. And now this section is the one that if you're not properly aligned, you're probably gonna get stuck. So I'm pretty sure my tail, come on tail, get me unstuck. Okay, so it looks like I'm not gonna get stuck this time because this wing is clearly higher than those, and my tail fan is supporting me, so I'm kind of at an angle and I'm also on the side because all these towers are in the middle, so I should be fine. Looks like that was a piece of cake. We just made it through these bombs. Didn't take that much damage at all. Our engines are still attached. Still have pretty much all our wheels. And yeah, this is going to be a problem now. Lava. So it looks like most of our parts are still intact. Maybe some tips of the wings, some parts of the nose, and probably the tail are kind of damaged. But now it's the alien ship part. This is going to be really interesting. I wonder what's going to happen. There's probably going to be a ton of damage going on here. So it looks like we just landed on some spike pit, and we did survive. So surprisingly, if you build an aircraft on a game that's designed for watercraft, somehow it works. Don't ask me why or how, but for some reason I managed to survive. So we're gonna go through 1 or 2 more times and get some more gold bars, because at the end, if you have the bonuses, you get 225, I believe. I haven't played this game in such a long time, so now we're at the end. You can come out, go through the boat. We lost like a lot of the fabric on the king seats. Like, these seats are all messed up. These are still fine, and yeah, so our tail did get stuck on the broken crow's mast or whatever that is. And so we lost entire section of our right wheel, so we're resting on an engine. This wingtip is still above the ground, so no explosions here. So yeah, this just looks kinda, I don't know, trashed up, debris, scarred, scratched. However you want to describe it, but we still made it here intact. So we're gonna let this thing despawn and respawn our own. Another one. So spawn, load, save A. Gonna wait for it to all load in, and we're gonna go one more time. So the boat is done spawning, but before we leave, as usual, we're gonna need to put ourselves a debris field in front of the boat. That way, we can survive undamaged for as long as possible until we hit like geysers or alien ships or sandstorm or whatever stuff that will destroy the debris field. That way we'll get our boat's structural integrity to protect us in the most extreme cases where these little boxes and bricks and stuff will not be able to. So I'm gonna put as many as I can without getting the server to lag in front of the boat, right here, near the wheels. I think that's good enough. So let's stop putting stuff down, and this time I'm gonna actually take off the stairs so that we can actually have this area look like a real plane. So let's get ready to launch in 3, 2, 1. Okay, I don't know what happened here. We were just cruising along perfectly fine, and all of a sudden, a snowball comes and launches me up here. So, I have an idea. Because I am already up here, what would happen if I were to walk across up here? Not sure what this will do, okay? So we did just get ourselves a crashed aircraft up here. This is amazing. There are snowballs here, so we're going to be very careful. But if I can actually make it to winners, like the end, by traversing across the edge of the map, that would be insane. But you know what? I'm going for it. And while we do this, I'm going to open up some safes so we can get some more building materials in case the creator does decide to increase the save limit, or if Roblox does that. I don't know which one exactly controls the save limit. And sadly, a snowball just killed us, and we just went oof right up here. So yeah, rip us. That was amazing though. If the snowballs weren't there, or we somehow managed to get up there, and we got up to the edge of the map, that would be amazing. Maybe that's an idea for a future video, but for now, I'm gonna go one more round in the boat, and hope that we'll make it to winners one last time. So as the boat is finishing loading, I'm going to switch over to become a fox so that I can walk faster. As you can see, clearly, if you're a fox, you can run super fast. Not sure about how well you can jump or how like you sit and stuff, but I'll give it a try. So let's go up the stairs and be the captain of this amazing boat. So come on, Foxy. Okay, so this is apparently how a fox sits in a chair. Don't judge, please. Okay, so, and let's spawn some blocks in here for some debris protection. And let's get about 200 of these down. So I guess this is enough debris field. Let's take off. Looks like we just took off again over here. This is actually a new obstacle that hasn't been added since the last time I played this game, so I'm gonna just call this one like the tsunami one, I guess. So, okay, it looks like we did pass this one safely, but we are sideways and the tsunami is still causing us to bounce around a lot. So, when we stop taking off, okay, there's a candy cane one over there. I think that one's also new. Let's go through here. Okay, there we go. No more taking off for us. Let's go to the candy zone. This one pretty much you just wait for stuff to like elevate you. Okay, so we finally made it across the candy obstacle. I wonder what one's... Okay, it's a deep sea minefield next. Looks like a bunch of wreckage here with a bunch of mines. So, hopefully we survive this. So we made it through the small pebble area. The next one is the castle cannon things. Hopefully we don't get stuck on our wing. Okay, so we somehow got unstuck, making it through here, and I believe this last part is the waterfall. So we came out of this one much more scarred than the first time. We pretty much lost everything underneath our main body, like all the engines are gone, all the wheels are gone. We're pretty much just resting on the floor. So I'm also kind of surprised how the tail is still attached. And like our right wing is just completely damaged and beyond functional repair. So now all we have to do is just ride this thing all the way to the finish. Our old plane is still there. It's really surprising. So let me just get out of my seat. Along here, the Fox is really fast. This is why I like being the Fox. And now we can just cruise along here. And by the time this boat reaches a blue shallow water area, we won't take any damage, and we can just run across there and get our treasure. So let's go right here. Fox is super fast. This boat's still here, no wheels, just the wings and a lot of lag. And the other boat just disappeared. I don't know where the other boat just went. But anyway, we're gonna come over here, get ourselves our treasure, 225 gold. Biggest boat ever in the game. This is pretty much one block away from hitting the save limit, so yeah. Biggest boat, extremely durable, but like the size, depending on like how you configure it, you might get stuck on something, so I eventually might make like a smaller plane that's also pretty big, but probably with like a finished roof, maybe a smaller jet or something. I might do a speed build and possibly make a boat that's tall enough so that you can walk across there. So if you guys enjoyed this episode of Build a Boat for Treasure, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.